Thank you. As mentioned, we are the Dearborn Big Band, and I would like to ask for a round of applause for Professor Jim Knack on the clarinet. Thank you, Jim. The next selection we will play is entitled Tuxedo Junction. So get out the tuxes, we're headed for the Tuxedo Junction. Thank you. Allow me to present Kate McCutcheon on trumpet and Chris Muzzin on trumpet. Chris. And on bass, John Serco. John. Thank you. Okay, those first two selections were from the Glenn Miller Orchestra, and he figured prominently during the swing period. And here's another selection by a gentleman who is also a very prominent figure indeed. And the selection is Jumpin' at the Woodside by Count Basie and his orchestra. Thank you. Allow me to present Mr. Chris Verzi on the 88s. Chris. Outstanding. And on lead tenor saxophone, Mr. Chuck Silnak. Chuck, thank you. We're going to slow it down a little bit now. Here's a nice ballad. If anyone feels like dancing to the aisles, I'm not going to object. This one was from the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra. It's entitled, I'm Getting Sentimental Over You. On trombone, we have Ron Toth. And don't try that one at home in the shower, okay? And again, Chris Bursey. Be sentimental over you. Back to Glenn Miller, and here we are with In the Mood. They called it swing later, but early on it was called a Lindy Hop. So there's the aisle if you feel up to it. All right. On saxophone, we have Mr. Ben and Apostle. Give him a hand. Ben, thank you. And also Chuck Silnat. Chuck. And our usual crew of friendly, courteous individuals who are happy to serve all of your musical needs for the day. As you see coming to the stage is Michelle Leonard, and she has a song that she'd like to sing for you. Here we go, Michelle. This is Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me. One, two, three, boom.
kiss make loud my memory, and others' arms may hold a thrill, but please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. True, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I am untrue when we're apart? The words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss make loud my memory, and others' arms may hold a thrill, but please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. But please do nothing till you hear it from me, and you never will. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. On tenor sax, we have again the professor, Jim Knack. Give him a hand. Thank you, Jim. This next song was written by the great Clarence William. He wrote many of the very early New Orleans and Dixieland type songs, and then all the way on in and through the swing period. This one's entitled Sugar Blues, and it's going to feature Chris Muzzin, who's having malfunction problems with his lamp. We hope he'll get that cleared up someday. Here we are, Clarence Williams, Sugar Blues. That works too. One, two, one, two, three. Chris Muzzin. And laying down that beat that has a name which I will not name tonight is Nelson Steeper on the Skin. Nelson. All right, we're going to hop on board and we're going to take the A train. And Mr. Ron Toth, when we get on the A train, where are we going?
Sugar Hill, way down in Harlem.
Yes, sir. We're going to Harlem. Thank you. As you see before you, we have Mr. Benjamin Apostle, and he is going to be featured on this next selection, which is entitled Harlem Nocturne. Benjamin. Apostle. Thank you, Ben. Okay, get your gat, because here we go with Peter Gunn. One, two, 3, 4. Tim Zawicki on the trombone. Tim. And now, for the highlight of our show, I would like to bring to the stage a lady who is the nightingale of Dearborn, the lady with the golden voice, Diane Taglioliera. Diane, give her a hand.
Hello, I hope everybody's having a good time. The first tune that I'm going to sing for you is entitled Paper Moon. It's kind of an old tune. It's like from the 30s and 40s. And back then they had, when they did a play in that, they had the set done, but it was done in paper because they couldn't, do what we do today. So that is where this song derived from, Paper Moon.
They say it's only a paper moon hanging over a canvas sea. No, it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin sea. No, it wouldn't a bottle daily. Well, just as phony as it can be. No, it wouldn't be make-believe. No, baby, not make-believe. No, it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me.
Thank you. The next song I want to do for you is entitled Orange Colored Sky, recently recorded by Nat King Cole's daughter, Natalie. He did the recording also. It's a great tune. Years ago, we took a car ride to Texas, and I had to learn this song, and there's like 1,000 words. So we played it all the way down and all the way back, and my kids knew it better than I did. So sometimes when they come, I can see them in the front row, and they're just mouthing every word. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great song.
I was walking along, minding my business, out of an orange-colored sky. Wham, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune, just drinking in sunshine, out of an orange-colored view. Wham, bam, alakazam, I fell in love with you. Oh, look at I yell timber. Look out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout up in here. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, just minding my business, out of an orange-colored sky. Wham, bam, alakazam, wonderful you came by. One look and I yell timber. Look out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout up in here. This is it, this is it. I was walking along, just minding my business, out of an orange-colored sky. Wham, bam, alakazam, out of an orange-colored purple stripe, pretty green polka dot sky. Wham, bam, alakazam, and goodbye.
Thank you. I got a few more songs I'm going to do for you. It's not really goodbye, but that's just the end of the song. We're going to do a tune now. It's from My Fair Lady. It's called On the Street Where You Live. And it's really jazzed up for the big band. So it's not the original, but you'll definitely recognize it.
I have often walked down your street before, and the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All of a sudden, I'm several stories high, knowing I'm on that street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? Can you hear a lark sing in any other part of town? Let the time go by. 'cause there's nowhere else on this earth, baby, that I'd rather be. Let the time go by. I don't care if I can be seen on the street where you live. And oh, that towering feeling, just to know that somehow, baby, you're near. That overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare. No, they don't bother me. 'Cause there's nowhere else on this earth, baby, that I'd rather be. Let the time go by. I don't care if I can be seen on your street. Can be seen on your street. Can be seen on the street where you live. Thank you. That was Ben on the saxophone. Awesome, aren't they? Right now, I'd like to do a tune entitled Love for You. I heard this many years ago. The younger folk, you won't know who this is, but there's an artist out there named Buddy Greco. And he used to be a really good family friend. When he came into Detroit, he came over. We had dinner. My mom would make pasta and sauce and everything else. And he used to sing this song, and I always liked it. So probably about, a year ago, I got a hold of Don, and I got the arrangement from London, actually. And we're going to do Love for You. It's a great song.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
L is for the way you look at me, and O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is nothing but more than anyone that you adore. And love, it's all that I can give to you. Love, it's more than just a dream for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and baby, don't break it. Love was meant for me and you. John McElvine on trumpet. Let's hear it for him. I said, L, it's for the way you look. You're looking at me. And O, it's for the only one that I see. V is very, very extraordinary. It's even more than anyone that you adore. And love, It's all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and baby, don't break it. Love, it's made for me and you. I said love is made for me and you. I said love is made for me and you. Very nice, Don. Good job. Don's our fearless leader. So let's have a hand for him. He brought the big man back. We had a little sabbatical there for a little while. The next song I want to do for you, my last song I'm going to do for you. And many years ago, I used to go with my mom to Meadowbrook, and I always loved Ella Fitzgerald. I just loved her. Her voice was magical to me. And so my mom took me to go see her, and I thought, this is pretty cool. So my mom said, if you go to the side and go in the back, you might meet her. And I thought, are you kidding? Oh my gosh. So I made my way back there, and I did meet her. She was wonderful, and I just think it's a blessing. She's a great lady. So this is one of her tunes, and I tribute it to her.
One, two, 3.
Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hidey-hi and hoop-de-doo, the lullaby of Broadway, the rattle of the subway cars, the rattle of the taxis, the daffodils who entertain at Angelo and Maxie's. When a Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning. Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Hey. Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hidey-hi and hoop-de-doo, the lullaby of Broadway. The band begins to go to town and everyone goes crazy. You rock-a-bye your baby round till everything gets easy. Hush-a-bye, I'll buy you this and that. You hear a daddy saying, the baby goes home to her flat to sleep all day. Good night, baby. Good night. Milkman's on his way. Sleep tight, baby. Sleep tight. Let's call it a day. Listen to the lullaby of old Broadway. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Once again, Diane Taglioli here. Thank you, Diane. Here's another Duke Ellington selection. The first one being Take the A-Train, and the second one being Satin Doll. Here we go, Duke Ellington's Satin Doll. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was Chris Bursey on the piano. Chris, thank you. On sax. Chuck Selnack, stand up, please. Chuck. Pardon me, I had to dust off my vocal cords a little bit. Diane is an impossible act to follow. I'm going to try. Oh, the shark baby has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife, as old MacHeath, baby, and he keeps it out of sight. You know, when that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows to spread. Fancy gloves, though, as old MacHeath, baby. So there's never a trace of red on the sidewalk. Sunday morning lies a body just losing life. And someone's seeking round the corner. Could it someone be Mac tonight? There's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know, where a cement bag just a drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just there for the weight, dear. 5 will get you 10. Old Mackey's back in town. Oh, you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. Now Mackey's stands like a sailor. Could it be that boy done something rash? Oh, Jenny Diver, yes, sweet Audrey, look out, Miss Bloodringer, and old Lucy Brown. All their life forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackey's back in town. I said, Jenny Diver, sweet Audrey, oh, Miss Bloodringer, and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that life forms on the right, babe. Now that Mackey's back in town. Look out, old Mackey is back. Thank you. You're much too kind. I practice that in the shower every morning. I don't think I ever got it right until, a couple minutes ago. Here we go. Our final selection is coming up, but prior to that, I'd like to say a few thank yous. Number one would be to a man doing double duty tonight. One of our saxophone players pulled up MIA. He's stuck up somewhere in the northern part of Michigan. So we had to tap the bullpen and come out with an ace hurler, the man who is the stage manager is filling in for us tonight on alto saxophone, Mr. Adam Dibb. Adam, please stand up. Thank you, Adam. You're golden, mister. And then another thank you. Our drummer came up with the graphics that you see on the band fronts, these are brand new, so we're trying them out for the first time. And no one wanted to put them on because that's a big job. So I tapped my wife, who is the crafting queen of Michigan, Karen. Karen, if you're here, please stand up and wave. With her help, we got these babies on in less than an hour. I would have got them backwards and upside down. Thank you, Karen. She's a sweetie. Here we go. Our final number is Sing, 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 featuring a gentleman I've known since elementary school orchestra, when we were just little kids. My good friend, Nelson Steeper on the drums. Here we go with Sing, Sing, Sing. Nelson Steeper on the drums. Nelson, thank you. You've been a wonderful audience, and thank you, and good afternoon, good evening.